Many, many years ago, somewhere in the mountains of the Galilee, there lived an amazing, amazing group of saints and scholars. Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai and all his holy chevra, the holy chevraya. And they would walk in the hills and receive divine information, divine insights. And they would receive souls coming from the world of truth. They would join in their discussion, in their exploration. As the years went by, as Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai passed away, he went upstairs to the Beit Din Shel Mala, to the holy yeshiva seminary in the sky. And the yeshiva was attended by all the greatest saints and the greatest tzaddikim. Even the Mashiach, the soul of the Mashiach himself. And all the Torah that they had learned while they were in the hills of the Galilee was repeated in ever deepening ways, ad infinitum. Rabbi Chiab, one of the main students of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, was left alive. And for Rabbi Chiab, being without his Rebbe was being without life. And he couldn't take it. So he decided to make some type of a divine adjuration. And he fasted for 40 days in order to be given permission to go upstairs and see his divine Rebbe. He was not given permission the first time around. And he was told, after doing it for another 40 days, that he could go upstairs and see his Rebbe. And upon entering the upper worlds, the world of truth, a Bat Kol, the divine voice, came out. Bat Kol said, "No one can enter into this holy space except for that person who in their lifetime has turned bitterness into sweetness, and the darkness into light." And sure enough, Rabbi Chia qualified, because that's basically what a true Kabbalist is all about. It's constantly turning bitterness into sweetness and darkness into light. So we're going to do a meditation now, turning bitterness into sweetness and darkness into light. Imagining here that we have a situation in your life which is bitter right now, which is dark right now. And just foreseeing, projecting that situation, with Hashem's help, is going to get better and better, and the bitterness is going to melt away, and the sweetness is going to set in, and all the darkness will melt away and turn into light. So imagine all of that bitterness as being like a big wax ball of darkness. And keep adding more and more darknesses and bitternesses that are in your life right now to the wax ball. And then when the wax ball is filled up with darkness, with bitterness, at that point, zap that wax ball with light. With beautiful, beautiful light. A light of loving, of God's love, and a light of understanding that within every pain and every darkness, like when you connect to God's goodness in that place, then the pain and the darkness goes away. Try that for a few minutes right now.